Here's to find the answer to something I forgot about it in 2 seconds. That's about it.
I love Guilty Gear. I love the quirky, kooky, little blue raspberry Long Island iced messiah. Right, so... he wasn't always the happiest of chaoses. The original Happy Chaos was called, well, the original. A few hundred years ago, he found the back door and discovered the backyard. Guilty Gear naming conventions are bloody weird, man. You know, with swings, a barbecue, and a racist uncle. It's basically just a different dimension which serves as the DNA to this reality. Don't think about it. Just don't. It'll hurt you. Badly. Do think about how he discovered magic under the backyard's slide, as well as infinite unparalleled knowledge. He made sure to jot it all down before he forgets it all in 2 seconds. In the Tome of Origin, spreading the power of magic to 5 disciples, effectively creating Hogwarts. Magic Man soon went to throw hands with the Universal Will, went insane, at some point, robbed another backyard resident of half her power, so now we just have no. Rude little Smurf. Turning Hogwarts into essentially the Shadow Wizard money gang. And from then on, he just vibed. He did some lovely stuff, who boy, love a good crusade me. How'd you know? Killed poor old Bacon's family. Oh no. Enslaved a black man. Oh no. Till he got yoinked by Ariels so she could knowledge. Ariels then got jumped by John Guilty Gear and his gang of lovely buffoons. Happy Chaos was then freed by the newly rechristened Dino, and they just went on to destroying the entire universe for, in this little im's case, practically shits and gigs. Causing near nuclear annihilation and stealing the White House. Not only that, piloting it to Tanzania. He then was just destroyed by Harry Potter, written by MJ, not JK, and is left again in the backyard, sipping pina coladas in a super flat world until the metaphorical cows come home. So yeah, what a devilish prick. For someone who did so much heinous shit, I mean, he practically jump-started the entire plot of the franchise, even more so than Oscar arched back. I do love him. He's probably one of the most interesting characters in the series for me. And that's a series with Roger the Bloody Bear. So, he's basically just a drama queen. He talks about how a thing's purpose is its outcome. A confusing little chestnut, but he puts it best himself. What came first? The chicken or the egg? The omelette. It makes no sense, but what the dumb imp's trying to convey is that the chicken and its round embryo container were made for the sake of the omelette. He goes on to create more batshit analogies, claiming the sword exists because of the shield. To bring about the outcome, you must antagonize the impetus. In his outcome-oriented eyes, people take actions purely to reach a worthwhile conclusion, so he will do what is necessary to reach those outcomes, those brighter skies as he views them. As long as there's some kind of growth, it's worthwhile, no matter the cost.
When the violent storm is over, blue sky is more beautiful than ever. You see, I want that, that's all I want.
What he wants is the blue sky, but can only reach it through becoming the violent storm he speaks. The only real way to describe Smurfo is as an admin abusing his privileges. All he wants is a killer narrative, so he fills the role as director with his own unlimited power. He chooses who fills what roles and fills all gaps in the cast with himself, constantly talking about protagonists and antagonists. This aligns with his macro view of humanity. Due to his omniscient perspective, he doesn't act for the individual, but for the benefit of the greater good, the individuals only being actors to reach the wider outcome. He doesn't even view himself as anything more than another piece in a grander narrative. a husk, a clay statue to fill whatever the story calls for.
'Cause I'm a wax figure, you see.
He doesn't care who wins, as the outcome guarantees a brighter future for the victor. Of course, he still roots for people, but he'll never force an ending. Only through the true narrative can the bright skies be reached. He holds human desire in such a high regard, which is why he helps Eno, wanting to show her just how poggers it really is. This fits with really the wider Milpico analogy, which is just as stupid as it sounds. Not really, but Milpico.
You see, the Sinful is the all-human desire, and the water is their survival instinct as living beings. Just plain old water would be bland, and the syrup on its own would be too thick. But when you mix them together...
But he's full of shit, at least for everyone else. Strive as a game is all about themes of the attainment of happiness, with some characters being able to do so through no conflict whatsoever, such as the wandering goober Testament, who vibes a live, laugh, love life. So the ideology that a beautiful future can only be reached through conflict is inherently flawed. But again, he knows all, he has nothing to strive for, so he creates situations to see passionate souls dance and flourish. Whilst he is a self-serving rat, his ideology does have some bones. His antithesis would be Asuka, who chases as much control as physically possible, but hurts countless people in the process, whereas Chaos will let anything happen despite its harm, relinquishing all control. His ideology to just accept the flow of life, to experience the clashing of souls and fate, and see what comes of it, while self-serving, definitely leads to personal fulfillment. But then again, other characters counteract this incredibly well. Take Sin, for example. Sin's entire arcade route boils down to just because bad things happen to you when you are kind, you must just push ahead and do the best by people in spite of this. In this way, he's also just going with the flow of life, but acts in the service of other people. He can be hurt by others, but he's too much of a generous little dumb man-child to let that stop his 5-year-old brain. So if you are happy chaos and can only be entertained by real-life Hollyoaks with real-life terrorism, then sure, fill your boots, lad. But if you want to be a decent person in any way and still be happy, no, definitely not. Happy Chaos is an antagonist. In conclusion, Happy Chaos's ideology of reality has been moulded and warped by becoming an omniscient being. The macro scale in which he views the world lies beyond any sort of individualistic means or ideals. He's not evil per se, he doesn't want suffering or anything like that, he doesn't revel in pain. He's driven in that human desire, when mixed with conflict, will spur a much greater outcome than the sum of its parts. He can't enjoy anything that exists, so he hates stagnancy. He needs this to give him something to experience. Mix this with his ideology of conflict being the catalyst of innovation, he soon becomes one of the most destructive, antagonistic forces the series has seen. And I just love him so much for it. The messiah of wacky, bonkers, kooky death and chaos is probably one of my favourite characters this franchise will ever spawn. Probably just one of my favourite characters in fiction overall.